Hey, today I'm going to show you how to install this Valuxhome electric fireplace insert. I'm actually installing it in the wood-burning fireplace. I'm going to show you how to build this whole wooden frame around it and how to secure this electric fireplace to the bricks on the side of the fireplace. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. I just did this myself. Even has heat that can blow out. You can change the colors. I love it. This fireplace can be mounted into a wall or mounted inside of an existing fireplace. This is what my fireplace looks like. It's a simple wood-burning fireplace. These are the actual measurements inside of the fireplace. Brick to brick, 28 3/8 inch tall by 29 5/8 inches wide. This is just big enough for the 30-inch wide flange to cover the small gap on the left and right sides. This is the wood frame that I'm going to build. There are two 2x6s and two 2x4s. There are 4 metal L brackets that will be secured onto the corners with drywall screws to hold everything together. I've set all the wood pieces on the deck. I've placed the metal L brackets on the corners, and I'm going to use 4 drywall screws per L bracket to secure everything together. Once it's all together, I'll do a dry run fit and put the entire frame into the fireplace to make sure it fits well. If it's okay to have a little gap on the left and right sides because the fireplace cover piece is a glass will cover this gap. As you can see, I placed a 2x6 board on the bottom of the fireplace to raise the frame up so it's level with the tile. The board is just lying there, it's not attached to anything. I used a 1 1/8 inch drill bit to drill a hole at the base of the 2x6. This is where the electrical cord will slide through. On the top of the fireplace, I noticed there's a little ridge that prevented the frame from going all the way in. I had to cut a groove on the top 2x6 to enable the frame to fit flush with the bricks. I went ahead and put the fireplace into the frame to make sure it would fit well, which it did. Now it's time to spray paint the frame black. I cut up some cardboard boxes and laid them flat on my deck and set the frame on top of the cardboard. You only have to spray paint one side of the frame because that's the only side that's visible. I used a flat black paint called matte finish. I gave it a good shake, did a test spray on the cardboard, and went for it. The 2x4s on the sides are not visible, but I went ahead and I sprayed them anyhow. These sides don't matter because they're not exposed, but I'll just do a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a 3/16 inch masonry drill bit. Then I've got these masonry drills. These are 3 1/4 inches long. Got 4 of them. Just have a regular Phillips tip. And I'm going to go ahead and drill those in the sides. So start off by drilling through the wood and a little into the brick, just enough to make a mark into the brick. Then I remove the frame and I use the masonry drill bit to drill through the brick. Using a hammer drill is the best bet. I unfortunately didn't have mine with me, so I used a regular drill, so it took a little longer. I used 4 masonry screws, 2 on each side to hold the frame in place. It was very secure. That's deep enough. If you're finding this video helpful, please subscribe. I'm going to place the fireplace insert into the wood frame and slide the cord through to see if it fits. Cord through. Go ahead and feed it through now. All right. I use a 1 1/8 inch drill bit for this, big enough for the end of this. All right. see if it all fits. There it goes. Woo! Nice snug fit. Now you can see it's a little uneven. Obviously, I'm just going to lift this up a little bit to make it level. All right, here we go. Go ahead and lift this up. Just a little bit there. Okay. Let's see. All right. So what I'm gonna do, got 2 screws in. I'm gonna go ahead and put the cover on, faceplate. Let's see if it looks straight. And even if I put a level on it, these bricks might not be totally level. I might have to make, so there we go. Put that on. All right. Let's take a step back here. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Looks good. All right, there's the final product after I've added the little logs and the glass, what do you call them, crystals. Looks pretty cool. Let's get the straight on view there. My wife's gonna be very happy when she comes home.